This is a new segment called Salt Lick City. And at Salt Lick City, mm, Lot's wife. Do you remember Lot? That was, Lot. Everyone wants to see if I'm fat. Do I look fat? I don't know. On the Larry Sanders Show, he used to always show off his ass and said to people like, do I look fat? Do I look like I got a fat ass? Or, do I got too much tubbiness in the ass? What do you think? Do you think I look tubby? I can't help you out. I mean, do I really look fat? I don't know. Everybody wants to know. Like, really, do I look fat? I don't know. Do I look fat? People want to know, like, am I carrying a lot of extra body fat? Do I look like I'm fat? I mean, really, look. Do I look fat? Really? Is anybody going to tell me that Bob Burrows is fat? Is that fat? Is that a fat? I don't know. Is my ass fat? Really? Is my ass fat? Is that a fat ass or what? Seriously, does that look like a fat ass to you? So anybody out there who's telling me that I got a fat ass, is going to have to look around and say, really? Do you really think I got a fat ass? I don't know. Do you think I got a fat ass or what? Because that's what Gary Shandling would always ask the producer, Rip Torn. Is my favorite show. Jerry Lynch out there is our trans channel of the day. And he travels back and forth across the country of Canada, coast to coast. You can find him on LinkedIn, Jerry, Gerry, Lynch, Lynch. And his job title is Trance Channel. And he channels the Ascended Masters, and he is the very best channel that you can get. Because that's just what my opinion is. And Jerry was my teacher. He taught me how to channel. So there you go. So if Jerry's not around and you want somebody to channel Ascended Masters for you, I'm your guy. So yeah, Jerry Lynch, does he bring through authentic Sananda? Yes, absolutely. 100% yes. He's an excellent channel, irregardless of whatever anybody else might say about people, character flaws or character virtues. Because whatever Jerry is as a channel, he squishes himself down as small as he can be at the back of his mind. So there's all kinds of room for the other person to come through without contamination of Jerry's virtues and vices. And that's what a good trance channel does. You get you out of the way. Everything, your personality, you get it out of the way so that you become a clear channel for something else. Is that why devils come to attack me? Yes, because it's the truth. The devils do attack me. What else do you want to know about being a channel? Well, if you want good information, you need somebody who recognizes that they don't know it all. And once they look at seeing that they don't know it all, then the amount that they actually know that they thought was quite a big minnow actually gets shriveled down smaller and smaller and smaller. And next thing you know, it's like, I don't think I know anything anymore. So then you become more and more available for recognizing that you as an ego personality, in the vastness of all that it is, you're too stupid. And that's what the spiritual teachers always say about the ego. It developed from the animal kingdom, and it's a carryover from more primitive lifetimes that you had in the past, when you were an animal. Maybe, the lifetime before you became human, you were a domestic pet. You were a cat or a dog before you were human. And that's where you learn to be human, when you were an animal who was treated like a human. And everybody knows that people treat their dogs and cats like they're a member of the family and that they're human. And then they also recognizes that they're also foreign because they've got this foreign species things that are often lovable but sometimes very dangerous because cats have got those sharp claws. And if they've got an ego personality, the cat scratch fever thing is real. And dog dominance. Cypress, the dog, she got up on my lap and then she peed all over me because I was a visitor to her mom's house. And she wanted to express that in the whole pecking order that I was below her, so she peed on me. She did, the little fucking bitch. Nasty fucking, that was a nasty fucking animal, Barty. That was horrific. Because you didn't train that dog to be a gracious host. Because that's what it did. So you flunked when it came to training Cypress as a human being. Kathy failed at training her daughter, Maggie, because Maggie took a shit at Plateau Lake on the stairs. I don't know. She was maybe 6 years old. I don't know, but at 6 years old, what was she doing? She was expressing displeasure. Because I learned that at PSW school, Personal Support Worker School. I learned it. Well, everyone wants to know if I'm hiding my belly. There, I'm hiding my belly. There it is, hiding my hidden valley belly. I don't know. Everybody wants to check out my ass because it's like hot. Everybody wants to know. And I don't have decent like Speedos or anything, but do I look like these are unfortunately like Fruit of the Loom, and they're not terribly, let's fix it. They're not terribly, because they're kind of loosey-goosey, but they're Walmart special. But do I look fat? They want to know, can you crunch into an 8-pack or something? I don't know. The best thing to do though, you gotta shave all the hair off, the treasure trail off. That's like a crunch. Should I look crunched? I don't know. I don't think it looks 8-pack. That's as tight as I can get it. So if you shave it all off, well, then you look like a really hot Twizzler. Well, I don't know. Because, this is like, the Winter Soldier. And the Winter Soldier, lets it all grow out. But, if you're going to be a city slicker, then it's all got to come off. Then you just go slick. Within the summer you can use, I don't know, the tanning oil rather than lotion. I don't know. Lotion in this, it works. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, do I look good? No one would say I don't look like a gym bunny. Do I look like a gym bunny or what? Everyone knows that I'm an expert snowboarder, double black diamond snowboarder. I also do snowboard in moguls, which is very rare. I don't do jumps anymore, because I've had some enormous crashes. I don't know, because I still feel aches and pains. I have to be honest, and, So anyways, what I do recommend for people who are of advanced age like me. Now, I don't know what you think I look like, but, in Earth years, I'm, how old am I, Beeson? Beeson always remembers. 57 years old. So for 57 years old, do I look like I got a fat ass? I don't. Do you think I got a fat ass? Or I don't know. Because people want to know if people in Thunder Bay, Canada, all of them, are they all fat? Narayan out there in BC, he's like, people in Thunder Bay are fat and tubby. And, I'm in Thunder Bay and I have been for 15 years. Do I look tubby? No. I'm not tubby. If people want to know, do you have feet? It's like, I got feet. Do I look like, I just, I don't have a lot of beef. That's just the way it is. That's what it looks like on a makeup muscle, isn't it? It's not big. I'm not super muscular, but I'm not fat, and I definitely don't have, wasting disease or anything, do I? Would you say that looks like someone who's wasted? I just want to tell you, fucking people in Thunder Bay, that don't be tubby. Everybody, I don't know, because you think it's cold and you need to keep on big layers of fat. And I went through the winter, and I did have years when I was tubby. When I was in my 20s and 30s, I was quite tubby. What changed? I raised my consciousness on the scale of human consciousness. And I came out as queer. And I lost the weight. That was the key. Because I was a closet case all those years. And I was not doing anything other than being lower on the scale of consciousness. Because it's living in fear. Being a closet case, hiding your sexual orientation, was a reaction to living in fear. Why was I living in fear? I hadn't evolved past it. You have to consciously evolve past fear. And you can start off by saying fear is false evidence appearing real. And you can credit the great Margin Doctor Hector Dougal. Because I know I have got huge issues with Hector Dougal over the running of the world and the New World Order and everything. But, when it comes to many things, words of wisdom, the devils have all the good wisdom? No, but they've often copied all. Because they like to steal. Because they want to act professional. And they need to know. And even if, at the highest levels of their mind, they don't follow logic and reason, logic and reason files are available in the stuff that they stole from textbooks and things. I gotta help you out. Because that's as good as it gets. It's textbook, and that was written by somebody else. Because you need to raise your consciousness higher and higher so that you don't need a textbook. Because higher consciousness is smarter than the person who did the textbook. I don't know. I gotta do my stretches. Oh, well, it's really good to stretch. Yeah, do lots of stretches. And first thing in the morning, what do I recommend? Cannabis juice. This is cannabis juice here. You buy it at the pot shop in Ontario. Any of the Ontario pot shops. Well, they're licensed by the government. They all have independent businesses, but they're licensed by the government of Ontario to sell pot. So this is pot juice, and that's what the symbol is, if you want that one. And so this part, it comes apart. It's super awesome. These are awesome things. So it just unscrews. This is these are batteries, and when they go dead, you get another one for about $10. These ones are between $40 and $50. This is a gram. Pot juice. And I keep it upright. So, don't put them on their side until they're, 2/3. Don't do it. You get in a bad habit. Always put these things up like this, because otherwise the pot juice will drain out of the top. If you leave it down, then it does, because it's juice, and it will leak out to the front, and then you're like, oh shit, I spent $50 and now it's all leaked out. So just keep them stand up. And then you've also got an oracle, because you can also do this with golf tees. Where's my golf tee? I always keep a golf tee on me, because I've got to give myself acupressure. Acupuncture, but you use a golf tee and it's acupressure. Well, if you don't have a golf tee, then use your fingernail, because if you got a sore spot, and I get these muscle knots in my knots, and so this is my treatment: pot juice and golf tee. And I don't have one. Oh, it's on the floor. So that's what you do. You just leave your golf tee. I get the longer one, like a two. I don't know whatever that is. It's 2.5 inch. And then, well, because it helps with muscle soreness. You just find the sore spot in the back of your neck. I get in the back of my neck, and I just run up and down there, acupuncture. But I don't puncture. Like, it does go in, if I'm giving myself another vaccine shot or something. I mean, it goes in, but, it's golf tee. But it does work really good. And yeah, and then then what you do around your house is you leave these things upright. Because then you can watch tarot on YouTube. Just type in tarot card reading. You can put in your birth month if you want, but you don't have to use your own birth month. You can cross watch and watch somebody else's birthmark, or then you can just say whatever's coming through is for me, or it doesn't sound like it's for me. And if it really doesn't sound like it's for you, then either it's really not for you, or it's bizarre or weird, or it is for you in some weird way. Maybe it's for something that I don't know, because often they give you good spiritual advice for these different people. Anyways, it's great. And they do talk about the card in the tarot deck called the Tower a lot. It's a very, 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 very important card in the tarot. Very important. Okay, so, because then they talk about what they call tower moments. A tower moment is when somebody's ego freaks out. Oh, I gotta stretch out. I don't feel well. There's something just horrible just happened to in my tummy. Like, I just felt something horrible. Sickening. So this is what also happens. There's sickening energies and attack. This is an attack. This is hijacking energy. Hijacking me kind of energy. And this is what I deal with all day long. There's not much fun. And it's crippling, Other than me being able to talk and make these videos, I can't do anything else because my body is hijacked all day long like this. And if I'm gonna go, if it's a bad day, I don't know, I don't go out. Yesterday, it was so bad I had to go to bed just to lie down because it's too hard to be sitting upright or standing up. I had to go lie down, curl up in a little ball, fetal position. Because of this horrible attack. 6 years of this. It's not an act. Go back a week. I mean, somebody can say it's your stick, but seriously, if you spent a day with me, it's electronic torture, remote neural monitoring, it's called. But in the end, you can push all that stuff aside. Because what is it? It is what it is, baby.